Hello everyone, and welcome back. 7:30 in the morning, 30 degrees. It's time to head to the tent. I just stopped at the artesian well and got some water. A little bit different from other winter trips. Being 30 degrees, no snow on the ground. It's actually snowing at the tent right now, but I'm actually going to be able to drive in, which is the first time ever for a winter trip that I've never been able to drive in. Always had to cross the lake. So because of that, I brought Joanie with me. Like I said, it's 30 degrees this morning. It got up to 54 at the house yesterday. It got up to the upper 40s by the tent. Now today the temperature's going to drop. It's going to be real windy, and it's supposed to get to something like 7 or 9 below zero up there. It's going to feel like winter. Left the grocery store, it was 39 degrees. I was just thinking, I forgot to bring my chainsaw. You never forget your chainsaw when you come in the first time. Hopefully if there's any trees down, Dad has one at the cabin I can walk in there and grab. hasn't been anybody driving back here. You could still see tracks from last year in that front part because the sun hits it more, just like you can kind of right here. Hopefully there's going to be no trees down over the tent driveway. There she is. Looks like it's still standing. Look at how bad I rutted up the yard here during deer hunting. We're here, Joanie. We made it. I don't even have the door open yet. Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of the family? Let's see, I think I'll take a little bit of ashes out of there, get that stove going. I got Joanie in the truck because she doesn't have much for fur, so gotta get the stove going. It's nice getting up here now. What did it say, 36 outside? Because that temp's going to drop all the way down. The wind is picking up. And I mean 7 or 9 below, whatever it's going to be tonight, with wind is going to be extremely cold. And we will have already warmed up the tent, so it'll be no big deal. I think Zachary was the last one up here. I think him and Rose came up after I was up here. I can't remember. Or did I meet him here? I can't remember. Turn on the electric blanket on the bed, both sides up to 8. That helps warm it up in here. I don't see much for any sign of squirrels or anything. A little bit of mouse droppings, but not too bad. I should have brought that diesel heater up here, but after yesterday being 50 something, you're walking around outside like this, it's like, what a great day. warm up in here, don't worry. Have to make sure I show all of the oil being frozen because some people can't stand that I do it. So I make sure that I do it every single time. You smelling some critters in there, Joanie? What is it? Come on. Been here 33 minutes and it's already up to 50.9 in here. There must have been something that came in here. She is totally into smelling that carpet. Actually, Zach brought his dog up. That could be what it is. I just wanted to see when the last time I was up here. Wasn't both Zach and I up? Or Joe on November 7th. Let's see. Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, that's right. Me and Zachary and the dog Kenna were up here on December 11th. I think I just came up for... I must have just came up for the day. Because otherwise it was November 17th that I was up here with Joanie. Was the last day. And then December 11th, Zach came up yesterday, spent the night, and today I drove up and got here at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was 78.5 inside and 15.8 outside. That was a cold day because I remember we walked in over by that logging area. That was chilly. Everything outside is clouded up now. Wind is picking up. Temperature is going down. Time to fire up the gas grill. Make a burger and a couple of burgers and a brat maybe. What are you thinking, Joanie? You want to go outside, don't you? You like to play out there. It's getting colder. There you go. didn't bring up a whole lot. I mean, I brought plenty of food. I could stay up here for days. Aspirin for Joanie in case she's not feeling good. I brought a few cans of vegetables, a couple of cans of sliced potatoes. I don't know, like I want to cook outside, but if it's really windy tonight, I won't be able to. So I brought up some spinach, sliced potatoes, butter. Hopefully that's salted butter. Some trail mix. 2 cans of pop soda for you people down south. Regular hamburgers. Thing of mushrooms. Oh, it is getting way too warm in here. Hot dogs. Pork steaks. Chuck steaks. And some brats. I think I'm going to do... I'll cook a couple brats and a couple burgers right now. Melissa made me some sourdough crackers last night, which I see that I have crushed most of them. They're really good. She takes the, well, actually the starter or discard, one of the two, but you know, basically the same thing. And she puts it in the oven and makes these crackers, and they're super good. So I asked her last night if she could make some, and she said sure, and she did.
Boys tightened it up some. We'd like to have you fix it right. Well, what you want? There's a man down the street there in a wagon. Huh? There's a man down the street there in a wagon. He must mean...
The temperature has now dropped to 13.6, and it'll go like there was snow shower for a while, and then it will stop. And when you go out there right now, it was so nice this morning, and now you go out there and it is cold. That wind just blows right through you. I've been here for 4 hours and 47 minutes. Later on I'll change that so that the time is correct. 13.6, 79 degrees in here. Well, right now it's about 4:45, 10.8 degrees outside, and now it's went back to lightly snowing. It feels real nice and warm in here, except for like halfway between my knee, like from my shin down, it still feels a little bit cooler. That's just, I mean, it says it's 87 degrees up here, but not everything has thawed yet. I see that the cooking oil, the only thing left is about 2 inches in the middle one. I went out and pulled the SD card from the front of the lake, and it only had one picture on it, and all it was is just the lake, white, you know, with ice. So nothing was on that one. I think I'm going to go pull this other one that points to the front of the tent, because Usually that one will get some more pictures. Let's see if this one has anything on it. Looks like quite a few pictures. These though are still when I was up here last time because there's lights on. I zoomed you in so you can see this starts on January 1st, if I've got this correct, and I'll turn on the camera here and see what it says for a date. 2/27, is that the date today? Yep, so the dates are right. But with this camera, with the pictures sometimes, it'll do this and all of a sudden it'll be back to before. Because there's lights on in there. There's nobody that would have been up here with the lights on in this time. So I imagine that's what's going to happen. Because now we have snow and then we're not going to have snow. So you'll just have to bear with me. That's a pretty picture with it snowing out. It's funny because, you know, what, 4 inches on the fillet table right there, the fish fillet table. We've come up here before where it's way stacked up. Even last year. Ooh, what was that? Red fox right there. Cute little thing. We got a rabbit right there. That was on February 4th. Like, oh, that must be the rabbit tracks. Ah, what happened? There it is. Oh, what was that? That's a wolf there. I don't think that's that fox. That was on the 16th. What was that one at night? There's that fox again, right there. And that was 2 days ago. So it must be going to switch over pretty soon because now we're on yesterday. There I am today. Now we're back to November 16th, and I was up here with Joanie. There's when I put all the birds or the pieces of bread right here before I left. I took a picture with my camera from the tent looking out, and I never looked at it. You know, you take a ton of pictures and never look at it. And I was looking back at it, and it almost looked fake. It was a really pretty picture. Like the sun was there, and then it made a line going up and down, and all the bread looked like it was stacked perfect across. So that's just before I'm leaving. Oh, even a raven came and ate a bunch of all that bread is gone. Oh yeah, you can see my birds there. There I am. There's one of the gray jays. And then the ravens. There's something coming across right here. I don't know if that's a pine marten. Squirrels really don't do much at night. Oh, it's getting windy out there again. Huh, what's that? That must be that fox. Looks about the size of a fox. Yep, there he is again. Again. Oh, there's Kenna. So this is when Zach came up. There's Zach and the dog. Got the barbecue going. Is that it? Must be it for... Well, that's all the pictures. I didn't see anything on there that really needed to be saved, so I will take this SD card and format it. There we go, they're all gone. I think I'll set this to the correct time now. I put up a video on northern seclusion 2 hours and 36 minutes ago. I uploaded it a couple days ago and I had it scheduled for 5 o'clock tonight. 9,500 views. This video is performing as usual. Well, I suppose I better cook something up here to eat. It's down to 1 degree outside. I think I'll cook inside. Tomorrow we'll figure out how to cook outside. If I want to do it on the grill or do it on the fire. getting kind of low on my Hunter's Blend up here. I stopped at that store today, 2 days ago. I was at the Super One in Cloquet, and I bought a Hunter's Blend for the house. And then today I was at the Super One in Two Harbors, and they didn't have it there. So I got a Lowry's. You know, I probably have an open Lowry's here already. I've got 2 other Lowry's that are not open at all. I guess I don't use that. I used to use that all the time until I found Johnny's Hunter's Blend. I guess I'll open this older one and we'll do this. I want that Johnny's on my pork steaks. But we're doing chuck tonight, so... I'm going to sit down and have supper, and I think I will make Joanie a little bit too here. Mix that in with their food. Seems like when we travel they don't tend to eat that much, and like when Melissa went down to Louisiana, she brought, if she brings Chunky, which she didn't this time, she brought Annie. Chunky's too old to travel, and so is Joanie for that far of a trip. And Annie, the little puppy, brought her down there, and her too, she didn't eat or drink hardly anything on the way down. It's just weird how they do that. just like they're not home, so they feel out of place. Come here. Come on. Try that out, huh? That's some good stuff there.
Say goodbye to whatever life was down there below.
Just worries that I could find bear, beaver, and other critters worth cash money and skin. Try to wet.
Good morning, everybody. I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning and I put one stick of wood on. That's all that would fit in there. And it was like 2 degrees below zero. And then I woke up at 4:50 and it was 54 degrees in here. And it was 8.7 below outside. It was a chilly night. It gets much colder than that. And you have to sleep in the front part of the tent because it was cold in the bedroom, but I had the electric blanket on, so I was fine. But that was a chilly night, and it still is, and that breeze out there, I don't know what the wind chill is. Let's see, right now it's 7.1 below, so it's already warming up. But let me see what the weather says as far as what they say it is up here. According to this, it says that it is 10 below. Mine only says 7.1. 21 mile an hour wind, and the wind chill is 30 degrees below zero. Sometime today, I think I'll go take a walk down the tent driveway and see if we see any animal tracks. It's too cold right now. I just took all of the stuff that was in the refrigerator and put into this Bluetti multi-cooler fridge thing. And now I have it making ice. At lunchtime I'm going to have a can of pop and put it in a cup with some ice. Well, it's warmed up to 0.1 degrees out there. I think I will put another layer on here, and let's go for a walk down the driveway and down the road a ways, and maybe we'll go over and check the folks' cabin, make sure everything's all right there. You can't go with Joanie. It's too cold out there for you. You don't have enough fur. had this thing burning really warm. Trying to blow some air into the back part. It was a little chilly overnight. But I'm going to turn this down for the walk. It wouldn't be so bad out there if it wasn't for that wind. Fresh rabbit tracks. I see that the fox has come up the driveway since I drove in yesterday. Just jumped 2 grouse. There's one sitting in a tree over there. I can see it. I doubt you can see it. It's, let's see, right? Where? Somewhere in here. There it flew. This is where you'd go to Sarah's deer stand. More fox tracks. It's been years since I've been back on this ski trail. If I do it right, it'll loop me back around towards the tent area, about a mile run. Well, I had my mile thing a little off. It's a little bit more than that, but now we're taking a left. We're heading back in the right direction. Sun's getting more towards my face. Remember when we look out the tent front door? That's where the sun is. You know, these really are gorgeous ski trails. I just can't stand cross-country skiing. Used to do a lot of it when we were younger up here, but no, I'd rather be able to just walk. I thought for sure I'd see some fresh wolf tracks, but I've just pretty much seen fox and some bird. No wolf tracks yet. More rabbit tracks. Got a fork in the trail here. Which way do we go? Toward the sun. I know exactly where I am, but anyway, this is where we go. 9/10 of a mile, and we'll be out to the road that goes to the tent driveway. Just jumped another grouse. That one scared the crap out of me. Look at this here now. We have racks, and then they're dragging their belly as they come across. And they just slid that whole way. So isn't that an otter, I think? It's weird how it walks, and then as soon as it gets a chance, it slides, and then starts walking again. That's pretty cool. You could make something out of that with furniture. Back in 2012, there was so many grouse, and I come walking down this trail here, which is in the middle of a, what do they call it, a black spruce swamp, or whatever this is. All of this down here is, what's it called, Labrador tea. Anyway, I come down here and I jump 2 grouse. I couldn't believe it. Like, what are they doing out here? I can see the road up there. Let's go check the folks' place, and then we'll get back and fire up that barbecue. Everything looks good on the outside. Won't be long now. Open water and mosquitoes. I noticed that the handle is broken on his fridge. I wonder what happened there. I'll have to ask him. Yep, everything looks just like it's supposed to. It says it's 19 or 20 degrees in here. It feels really warm after being outside walking in that wind. He always has a notebook here. It says if you're here, sign in. So I did. Gave him the temperature, the time, the date. I think I'll lock it up and then we'll go check the workshop quick and then let's get back to the tent. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, everything looks good in here too. What is it, Joanie? You want to go back outside? We did about 2 3/4 miles total. I averaged 2.3 miles per hour. I think I'll cook up the chuck steak and 2 pork steaks. Some for lunch, some for dinner, and some to bring home. Those are some pretty nice sized pork steaks, before they're cooked anyway. I think I'll do a couple of potatoes, but not for lunch. I'm just going to have part of each of these steaks and some vegetable. And then I'll just have potato tonight. I don't want to wait 45 minutes for those to get done. And then I'll bring one home for the trick to doing potatoes like this is remembering that they're on the grill after you eat lunch. Well, the chuck steak is done. Pork steaks need just a few more minutes.
think we'll do it right here? No time for that. Come on. Where is she?
I don't know where she is, Mr. Pearson.
What? What are you? She is if I am, and I'll kill you. Wait a minute. No. This is my job. Stay out of the street. No.
Both steaks are really good. I like the pork steak better though.
Oh, I guess we can. They just...
I just decided to start the truck today, let it warm up since it's so cold, and take a little drive. Just no deer tracks anywhere. Not a whole lot of any wildlife tracks. I just wanted to drive over here to the far side, and it looks like some people have actually driven around. I don't know if it was with ATVs or what it was, but yeah, my dad was up here last week, came up to look around, and he drove here, and he said he drove right by it. He didn't even recognize this area now that it's been logged out. Let's head back to the tent. I gotta fill up that wood box. It's gonna be another chilly night. Do you like going for that drive? just been going through the comments from last night's video and answering them on YouTube. I walked out, I was out on the ice, and Joanie was out. And so I went way out there. And then I was calling her, and she was down on this side of the dock, so then she runs around and runs to the end of the dock and just stands there. And it took her forever sniffing the ice because she's used to, used to being up here in the summertime when it's water. And then finally she jumped down on the ice and ran out to me and was sniffing everything out there. So I told that to Melissa. I messaged her and she said, watch this summer. She's going to think she can walk out there and go off that dock. And I said, I know, it's priceless. I said, get the cameras ready. She didn't know what to think. It's down to 4.1 out there. The wind has died down some. And when I went out there to walk on the ice, I thought I'm going to start a fire and I can cook those other 2 pork steaks. But then when I went out there, it's still too windy and too cold, just not good for a fire, not good for a fire to cook over. So well, tonight I just got done transferring all the files from my other video onto my computer so I can start editing the video. I'll head home tomorrow, but I don't have to be, I'm going from here to Melissa's work and I really don't have to be there till around 10:30 or 11. So there's not going to be a huge hurry to get out of here, but I'll probably do dishes tonight and just get things cleaned up, but it's 10 after 7 right now. And I figure I'll just start doing this because there's nothing more that I really have to do up here. I mean, without the shoveling and stuff, it really was a pretty easy winter trip. If it would have just been a little bit warmer, I would have liked to do more walking around and exploring, but that just didn't seem to happen this time. Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm obviously up here at the tent. I'm actually doing the tent winter trip. That's not right. I'm still editing on this video. I get addicted to this once I start. I have some videos like this one I didn't really want to do it. I mean, I wanted to do it. Really cool product, but it's like, how do I do this video? And then once I start, when I do, like, I'll be doing this whole tent winter trip video, and I get it all laid in there, and I'll probably have 6 or 7 hours of footage. And the thing that I can't stand the most is doing the header and the footer. The end of it where, thank you, please comment, share, and subscribe, and and then the beginning, the title, the tent, winter trip 2024, and then what else do I write? It's like those things take me a minute on the footer and the header, if that's what it's called. I don't know, a minute and a half. And I just so dislike doing that part. And then once I get like 3 or 4 clips into the video, then it's like addicting. I want to get it done. I want to get it done. And it just takes forever. Like this one right here. Let me just pull out of this. It's 14 minutes and 33 seconds long. I'm a tiny bit past halfway. I was hoping this video would only be 10 minutes. It's going to be a 20-minute video. So, but I'll get through it. And as long as it keeps me interested as I'm editing it, it's not bad. But I want to get the dishes done and I want to vacuum tonight. The only 2 things I do not want to do in the morning. So I think I will wrap this up for right now and get that done. And then tomorrow morning, whenever I need to go, it won't be that big of a deal. notice that this fan has not been working. As flawlessly as it usually did. And I don't know if, I mean, it's how many hundreds of thousands of revolutions has it made? I don't see a spot where you oil it. But they really do help. But I mean, this is a pretty hot stove. That thing should be. You can feel that cold air coming up through this drain. In case anybody was wondering, I did remember to take the potatoes off the grill earlier today. I never showed that, so. Okay everyone, well it's 11:45, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow I'll finish things up and head home. Good morning everybody. While you guys were out there watching a 35-minute sunrise, just been getting stuff finished, cleaned up, got the microwave, everything cleaned up. Got my truck running. It got down to almost 10 below last night, so it's cold. Let that truck warm up. Probably get out of here in 20 or 25 minutes. Just need to put stuff in the truck, but it's so cold, it's nice in here. Come on, Joanie. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Completely different type of winter trip this year, but it was still a lot of fun. Less shoveling. Next time up will probably be opening fishing. I have surgery in 5 days, and that's going to put me down for 5 or 6 weeks. So after that, we'll be back up to the tent. I will see you guys on the next video.